Welcome back, fellow wealth builders, to Simple Mind Space. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's close to my heart: building wealth safely and sustainably. We've all heard those stories about overnight successes, about people taking massive risks and reaping massive rewards. While there's a kernel of truth to those tales, they often leave out the part about the majority of people who aren't wired for such high-stakes gambles. Most of us crave stability, peace of mind, and a solid foundation for ourselves and our loved ones. That's why I want to share a different approach to wealth building, one that emphasizes safety, consistency, and yes, even a bit of patience. It might not be as flashy as those get-rich-quick schemes, but trust me, it's a path that has the power to transform your life. I'm talking about the time-tested wisdom of the 7 baby steps to financial freedom, crafted by the brilliant Dave Ramsey. Now, before we jump into the steps themselves, let me tell you a bit about Dave's journey, because it sheds light on the power of these principles. You see, Dave himself went from being a millionaire in his early 20s to filing for bankruptcy, to rebuilding his wealth and dedicating his life to helping others achieve financial peace. How? Through real estate. He mastered the game early on, becoming a millionaire by his early 20s. But here's the catch. His success was built on a mountain of debt. Driven by the allure of fast money, he leveraged himself heavily, taking on massive loans to fuel his real estate ventures. Then the market crashed. Banks tightened their grip, and Dave's world came crashing down. This experience, this fall from grace, was a turning point. He realized that the price of chasing wealth the wrong way wasn't just financial ruin, but also the emotional toll it took on him, his wife, and his young children. It was about facing the humiliation of foreclosure, the strain on his marriage, and the heartbreaking reality of not having enough money to put food on the table. That's when he committed to finding a better way, a way to build wealth that prioritized security and peace of mind. This experience birthed the 7 baby steps, a plan that has since helped millions regain control of their finances and build lasting wealth. So let's break down these life-changing steps. Step 1. Build your emergency fund. This is where it all begins, the foundation upon which you'll build your financial fortress. Now, you might be thinking, why an emergency fund? Shouldn't I be focusing on investing or paying off debt? Here's the thing. Life throws curveballs. Cars break down, unexpected medical bills pop up, jobs can be lost. These events are often beyond our control, but what we can control is how we prepare for them. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected events can derail even the most well-intentioned financial plans, forcing us to take on more debt or dip into our long-term savings. Dave recommends starting with a smaller, more attainable goal: $500 if your household income is under $2,000 and $1,000 if it's above that. This initial amount provides a psychological boost, showing you that you can achieve financial goals. Plus, it's enough to cover many common, smaller emergencies, preventing those situations from snowballing into larger financial burdens. Now, where should you keep this emergency fund? Ideally, in a separate high-yield savings account, easily accessible but not so easily dipped into for everyday expenses. Think of it as your financial first aid kit, ready for action when you need it most. Step 2. Conquer your debt. This step is near and dear to Dave's heart, and for a good reason. Remember his story? Debt, especially high-interest consumer debt, can be a crippling force, holding you back from truly experiencing financial freedom. Dave is a firm believer in tackling debt head-on, and his method of choice is the debt snowball. Now, the debt snowball isn't about mathematical optimization. It's about building momentum and tapping into the power of small wins. You start by listing all your debts, smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. Then, you attack the smallest debt with a vengeance, throwing every spare dollar you have at it while making minimum payments on everything else. Why this approach? Because every time you pay off a debt, no matter how small, you get a psychological boost, a feeling of accomplishment that fuels your motivation to keep going. As you knock out each debt, you roll the amount you were paying towards it onto the next debt in line, creating a snowball effect. It's a simple, powerful strategy that works wonders. Step 3. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Congratulations, you've tackled your debt and built a solid emergency fund. Now it's time to level up your financial security by creating a fully funded emergency fund, covering 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. This step provides a safety net for those bigger life curveballs, like job loss or unexpected medical expenses. It's about having the peace of mind knowing that you can weather a financial storm without derailing your long-term goals. Think of it as building a financial moat around your castle. To determine the right amount for you, list your essential monthly expenses: housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, and debt payments. Multiply that number by 3 for a basic emergency fund, or by 6 for an even stronger safety net, especially if you have dependents or an inconsistent income. Step 3B, optional. Save for a down payment if you're buying a house. For those dreaming of home ownership, this step runs parallel to building your full emergency fund. Dave advises aiming for a 20% down payment. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but here's why it's a game changer. A larger down payment means a smaller loan amount, which translates to lower monthly payments and less interest paid over the life of the loan. Plus, it gives you instant equity in your home and can help you secure a lower interest rate from lenders. Dave also recommends keeping your total housing expenses, including mortgage payments, property taxes, and insurance, below 25% of your take-home pay. This ensures that you're not house poor, allowing you to comfortably afford other essential expenses and financial goals. Step 4, invest 15% of your income for retirement. Here's the thing about retirement. It might seem ages away, but the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Dave recommends investing 15% of your gross income into retirement accounts. Remember those tax advantages we talked about? They're your secret weapon to supercharging your retirement savings. Now, when it comes to choosing your investments, remember that long-term goals call for a long-term strategy. Dave advises focusing on low-cost diversified index funds. These funds are like baskets of stocks, offering you instant diversification and typically lower fees compared to actively managed funds. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Slow, steady growth is the name of the game when it comes to building lasting wealth. Step 5, save for your children's education. If you have children and dream of providing them with a quality education without the burden of student loans, this step is for you. Dave recommends using education savings accounts, ESAs. These accounts offer tax advantages and are designed specifically for education expenses. The key here is to start early. The sooner you start saving, the more time your money has to compound, making a significant difference in how much you'll have available when your child reaches college age. Step 6, pay off your home mortgage. Imagine the freedom of owning your home outright. No more monthly mortgage payments and a level of financial security that opens up a world of possibilities. This is the power of becoming debt-free on your home. Once you've reached this step, you've paid off all your debts except your mortgage. Now it's time to laser focus on eliminating that final debt, accelerating your journey to becoming completely debt-free. Imagine the peace of mind, the sense of accomplishment, and the financial flexibility that comes with owning your home free and clear. Step 7, build wealth and give generously. You've reached the summit, my friend. You've diligently followed the steps, built a rock-solid financial foundation, and are now completely debt-free. This is where the magic truly happens. With no debt payments sucking away your income, you can fully embrace the power of compounding and watch your wealth grow exponentially. Now's the time to explore other investment opportunities, pursue passions, start a business, or simply enjoy the freedom and flexibility that comes with financial security. But Dave doesn't stop there. He emphasizes the importance of giving back, of using your wealth to make a difference in the world. Remember, true wealth is about more than just money. It's about living a life of purpose, impact, and generosity. By incorporating generosity into your financial plan, you align your wealth with your values, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own life. So there you have it, the 7 baby steps to financial freedom, a proven path to building wealth safely, sustainably, and with purpose. It's not about deprivation. It's about making intentional choices, prioritizing your financial well-being, and creating a life of abundance and generosity. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more wealth-building wisdom, and share this episode with a friend who's ready to take control of their financial future. And for those eager to accelerate their wealth building journey, I'll be diving into a fascinating concept called the Fast Lane Millionaire in my next video. Until next time, keep building your best financial life.